Well, welcome back to Dumpster Fires, the Atomic Shop. This is the week of Thanksgiving in the United States. So it is 11/26/2024. This is the Thanksgiving edition of this. My prediction is that in one of the old bundles you will have all of the Thanksgiving displays and items that are available. But I doubt it. As you can see, December 3rd is the end of Season 18. Invaders from Beyond is running through the 26th, which is today. Surplus Script runs from the 21st through the 25th, which is already over. And the Patriotic Den bundle is still available at this time, which, yeah, is a weird one. So right now we have the Nuka-Cola Mega Bundle. So Literic, I'm guessing they'll have a few things in here that you don't have. I thought I had that rug. Just not on this character. This is my alt account so I can see everything. Got the Woodland Hideaway bundle. Which this right here is one of my favorite decorative items in the game. Just so you know. The fortune teller cat is not something that's really important to me, but I mean, I love this door. And the wicker basket is nice. I mean, this has a lot of items in it. Everything from the elm trees, the perfume dispenser, the Helvetia hanging quilt, decorative mirror, the wicker hanging flower basket, which is this one up here that looks like the bonnet. You have the fortune teller cart, the weight bench if you don't already have it. I mean, they have stacked this thing full of everything. These little lamps right here give off almost no light at all, so in order to use those, you'd have to put something behind them to boost it if you want to use them as a principal sort of light for a room or display. This is your decorative mirror. There are two different types of those lamps, the red and the green. The bed is nice, but it doesn't really, I don't know. There's a lot of stuff in here, and the biggest problem that I have with the Atomic Shop is whenever they post stuff in here, they will post stuff in a picture, and you won't know if you're getting the bed or the wallpaper. I think the painting is an in-game painting. The flooring itself, you won't be 100% sure what you're getting unless you go through all of this thing. And the Helvetia fence set, for God's sakes. Like, that's it right there. I mean, this is by far one of those bundles that, you know, if you don't have most of the stuff in it, it's a good one to get. It'll fill in a lot of holes. The only problem with it is it's got that, you know, thing going on. Camp slots are on sale, but that's only through the first 10. After that, they're not on sale. Same thing with loadouts. Black Friday camp bundle, which is definitely a different one. It's got a few wallpapers in it. As you can see, all the different colors. It's got the Fetch Collectron in it, the Nuka-Cola stuff. There's a little bit of that in here. I mean, this thing literally has a little bit of everything in it. The makeshift Mega Mansion. It's got the Flying Fortress. It's got the... This right here is literally the absolute first prefab that I bought in this game. I think it's like the first prefab that was available in the game, to be honest. The CD Shed. It's a good one. The Butterfly Sanctuary. I mean, it's got resource. This one, I will give them credit. Even though they're making these out of older bundles, they are putting things together that work well together. Like the traps, the Tree Sap Collector, for instance, is a good general purpose adhesive farm. The Butterfly Sanctuary is a good acid farm. The Junkyard Collectron, the Dog Collectron, he's just my favorite Collectron because he takes up the least amount of area. He also is the one that annoys me the least because he doesn't say anything. The only other one that I like besides him is technically the Raider Collectron who threatens to burn down your camps. But that's personal choice. Circuit Breaker is in here if you don't already have it. The Brotherhood of Steel Mega Bundle is back in here again. And I mean, it has everything you can imagine in it. So, yeah. I think the only thing that I don't have personally on my main account is the build area. So I might wind up going back in and buying this on that account. If you want the tires are in here. If you want the broken radio, it's in here. I mean, they've just got a little bit of everything shoved into this bundle. I don't know if the good morning sign or the coffee pot is what they're trying to sell you. But if you don't have the chalkboards, this is a good way to get them. It also gives you the letters to go with it. And there's another chalkboard here that's a newer version you might not have. There's the map, the glowing map. There's the window coverings. There's the DEF CON thing and the weight bench. Like I said, there's a lot. They have gone to a lot of trouble to stick a lot of stuff together that at least sort of makes sense. Like this freezer unit. I mean, yeah, a lot of stuff. My biggest complaint is I don't really like all of the prefabs being shoved in here. I get it. It makes sense to a certain degree. But you got the Raider Mega Bundle if you don't have this. This is my favorite Collectron in the game. And I wish they would give him the animations to where he could burn down your camp. But, nah. At least give him a flamethrower. This is one of my favorite drum kits. Definitely one of my favorite sitting spots. I like the skull pull, the see no evil, hear no evil candle sets, and the different armor skins that they give you, which, I mean, what can I say? They give you a lot of that stuff. One of the few things that I wear on any of my characters is probably these little skulls on the backpack. Bows. I'm not a real big Raider fan, but if you are a real big Raider fan and you don't have some of this stuff, this is a good way to fill in the holes in your collection. Same thing with the Brotherhood bundle and the Woodland bundle if you're a builder. And the Nuka-Cola bundle if you're really into that. They have the mega sale going, which is just chock full of pretty much every bundle they've ever put together in some variants in this game. This right here has always been a good one to get because it came with the signs and everything else, but they don't really, like, this is one of the few that they don't have a lot of stuff showing, and they do have a lot of stuff showing because they're only showing you stuff that's in here. The thing that I want that I can't have, the lamp behind that character, that's at the White Springs. Those are the White Springs pole lamps. Those are one of the few things that they need to actually release for us to use. There's a St. Patrick's Day bundle, if you need that. I used to use this all the time. There's the Steel Dawn bundle, which came out whenever that did, and it's got multiple floors, a skin for a weapon, a skin for power armor, the computers, if you need them, probably the thing that I would say, the vault catwalks. These are one of the things that's most useful in the game if you're a builder. This vault here is fun to build in because it gives you a variety of heights to play with. But, yeah, I mean, there's a lot of good stuff in this bundle. And like I said, if you're only into one specific thing, you can always just buy the stuff that you're into. And there's a lot of things that'll be available in the camp section. And anything that's in any of these bundles right now, you should be able to request individually through the shop. This is the stuff from last week that came in, the Patriotic Den bundle and the Raider Chemist bundle. So keep those in mind if there's something that you need. And then this is the greatest hits. This right here might be a good one to get if you don't have it. The Burnt House bundle comes with the Broken Road, the Broken Radio, and the Burnt House kit, which is also the same as the Mine kit. So keep that in mind. You got the Dark Star paint armor paint for the Chinese communist power armor skin, the Growmaster outfit, the Mole Miner stash, the Spore plant bed, the VTU tracksuit. You got the Drive-In Dolly bundle, which again has more Nuka-Cola stuff in it. It's funny, if you collect Nuka-Cola, you're kind of locked in here. If you do want the car on blocks, this is the best way to get it though. It's got the hot rod on blocks. It's got the car sofa. It's got the tire toilet. That's it right there. It's got an animation with it where the mole rat comes out of it. You've got the hot rod power armor station, the drive-in dolly outfit, the hot rod on blocks, and the Corvega diner seat. You got the Nuka-Cola Quantum sign. You've got an emote in here, the So Hungry emote. I don't know why this is here. It's like it's got extra items that they're not giving you. There's a Sugar Bombs paint for your Pip-Boy, but it just says Sugar Bombs paint. I mean, there's technically a Sugar Bombs paint for Power Armor, but it's never been sold in the store as far as I know. The Camden Park Mega Bundle has like the Camden Park stove, the Camden Park Power Armor helmet, the two different Camden Park themed Mr. Fuzzy rides, the sparklers, the Tinker's workbench, and the cowboy plushie of Mr. Fuzzy. So yeah, there's like I said a lot of stuff, but here's the thing. I predicted they would have the what do you call it? Thanksgiving stuff in here. It's not here. Unless they release it on the day of Thanksgiving, you know, as a limited run or a in here for 23 hours kind of deal. That kind of stuff. It ain't in here. Not at all. I mean, you'd think it would at least been in this bundle pack here. Unless I'm totally missing it and I totally own it, but I don't think I do on this character. No. I mean, there's a lot of apparel that's in here that's on sale for Fallout First members. I would suggest going through each individual section of this and look for your own. Look through and find anything that you're missing that you can that's in here individually. Because like I said, sometimes they'll put things in the atomic shop and then they'll put it down here in the camp section as available as an individual item. Or sometimes they will put stuff in the atomic shop that'll just be in those bundles that they are trying to sell. And you can always try and contact support to see if you can get them to release 1 or 2 items. As long as you have the atoms for it, usually they're pretty good about it if it's already in the shop. It's just when it's not that they don't. But see, the thing that I really want them to do is I really want them to introduce or to release a new skin for the auto axe that's Thanksgiving themed, that's turkey, that's called the Gobbler, with a turkey theme for this. I think it would be kind of awesome. But I'm probably one of like 3 people that would find it amusing. Anyway, let's go ahead and jump in real quick, and I'll tell you what the new weeklies are real quick. And this is the last set of weeklies you got, so do your best. So, here's something. I've got 2 different accounts. I've been playing the Alien Invasion thing every hour on the hour, off and on, for the last run of it, on whichever account I happen to be on at the time. On this account, I've got a couple things that I didn't have before, but it's older stuff, none of the new stuff. On the my main account, I have gotten nothing new at all, which is kind of funny. But it's that RNG luck that I have. I have lousy luck when it comes to certain events, and the Alien Encounters event is the one that I have the least amount of luck with for some reason. I have 943 hours on this account. This is my secondary account, by the way. And I'm in a laggy server because I just shot that thing 3 times and it didn't even register any damage at all. So, yeah, this is my bloodied build. And I've got her cards all jacked up at the moment, apparently, because she's not doing any damage at all, or the server's lag is just causing it to go nuts. But anyway, let's take a quick peek over here. This is the last set of challenges you're going to have for weekly challenges, because at the end of this, you're either going to be done with the scoreboard or you're not, but this is it. This is what you got. Your rerolls are available if you want to use them. So you've got the, of course, the complete 3 dailies challenges. You've got the build defense appliances, craft items in a workshop for 10. Build light sources in a workshop or camp. Collect lighters and cigarettes. Those are easy. Complete mutated events. Craft ballistic. Eat vegetables. Kill blood eagles. Kill mole rats. Kill mutated enemies. The dailies, of course, will change. The weeklies are the ones you mainly need to make sure you get. Although the dailies will add up to basically an extra level per push. I'm going to go show you real quick where to get the cigarettes and things at the easy way. We'll go to this one first. This is Grafton Station. It's the station that I use for mainly... It's my favorite station to use in the whole game. It's just my favorite town. It feels the most like a real town to me. It and kind of Flatwoods are the 2 that feel the most realistic out of all the towns. And they're not perfect, but they're the closest I can get to a real one in here. So, what you need to look for at each station is this medical supply. Medical supply, when you click on it, should have cigarettes already available in it. Okay, you can buy them from here. There's one of these at pretty much every station. They will have slightly different inventories. You can also find at many of the Raider stations in particular, those. You've also got these vending machines, which usually have some cigarettes in them, unless somebody's already came through and cleaned them out. But most people don't even think about these machines having, like, look, it's 5. And if you go over here, challenges weekly, there's 5. Grafton is a unique area. By that I mean you've got these two, the machine here for cigarettes, you've got the machine here, and you've also got, let me show you this real quick. Hopefully I won't get killed going through Grafton Day. Let's grab this. God, they all just kind of spawned in, didn't they? And they cleaned my clock. I think I've got the volume down on this, so I can't hear voices, which is why I'm not. And some of the, because I was filming earlier when I filmed another video. So let's go down here and check the audio. I need to turn voices back up. And
no green stuff here.
Yeah, that's it. Oddly enough, it put me in an area where kinda I want to be anyway. So if you come up here in Grafton, and if you've been to Grafton, you know where I'm at. That's the main road. I died back there. There's another cigarette machine right here on the inside of this door. See it? Go in.
A noise.
He wanted green stuff. I just gave it to him. Alright.
Must have been nothing.
Other thing you need to know is there's another medical machine right here. So my display is turned off, so it won't actually show me what I need to see inside of it if there's anything in it, which is fine. So we'll turn back up the HUD opacity so we can see what's going on here. Ah, I want you to donate. Okay. Sorry, wrong machine. This is for donating supplies to the responders. I always get that confused because they should have made a different machine for it, but they really didn't, and it's just kind of like they half-ass. Well, it's Bethesda, let's be honest. They half-ass everything if they can. But that needs a new machine, in my opinion, or at least a sign on it that tells you that's what it's being used for. But, yeah. So, there's another cigarette machine up there. There's another one down here. There's that medical machine that I showed you. There are always cigarettes and lighters laying around certain stations, mainly in the Raider areas. The other area that's near here that has them on quite the regular is... And yes, I do loot those things because when the first time you go to them,
if you have
it's usually stuff that's geared towards your character.
I can be of service.
Let's get rid of some weight here real quick, because weight is the enemy of movement. And this game is fond of giving you weight.
Don't face the wasteland without the proper
We'll
supply.
hop down to here real quick. So, the Nuka-Cade and a couple of the surrounding areas here have cigarettes as well if you go to Nuka World on tour. But one of my favorites is this over here. There's a little box, sits right here, and it's got a pack of cigarettes, some individuals, and you can pick up some oil while you're here. You can also find a fusion cell and some other little odds and ends, but mainly it's the little things of cigarettes. Oh, and the medical supply machine. Like I said, each one will have a slightly different inventory. The one that I went to up there had cigarettes in it. This one doesn't. Just remember that they're at the stations and check them if you're, like, you need like one or two. It also gives you a reason to go to the station to check for other stuff in general. But the other thing you might want to consider is checking the ammo machines, because sometimes you'll come down here and some things will be in here that you won't expect. Like, fishing rods, for instance, or bone saws. Just actually remember to check the machines that Bethesda has placed in here for us. You can also look at suitcases, because on occasion some of these have random spawns in them. Some of them also have stuff that other players have thrown in them to get them out of their inventory. Just keep that in mind. But yeah, I mean, it's the last week, so do your best. Get it done as best you can. And as always with this game, just remember to have a good time. It's just a game. All the stuff kind of comes back around in rotation. You can always request things from the help desk if you need it for, items that happen to be going in and out of stock on a regular basis. You can just contact customer support. You can go through this and request an item. I recommend going through Bethesda Net. It has a whole list of stuff that's there. If it's something that's in the Atomic Shop, you can actually go ahead and request it. If it's something that's in one of the bundles, they may tell you that you have to buy the whole bundle. It's unlikely, but that is their option. It is their game after all, and they are trying to make what shiny nickels they can out of nothing. So I get it, but anyway, you guys have a good time. I'll be back with you later, and have fun.